to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's Klubnik. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end. Wide open spaces. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Makes the grab. It's Randall. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Clemson set up with another first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Things looking really good for this offense on their first drive of the game. They've been able to get it done a lot of ways. An explosive play there in the running game. Great vision.
Touchdown! They grab the early lead.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Snagged in the middle. It's Harper. Early on the Jets. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him.
It's a running room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. It's incomplete, and will change into the field now. First play of the period will be a second down. He wants to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
You're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line. You've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield and make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
Got the quick pass. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Motion from the wideout. Now on the move. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that fourth down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that fourth down.
line to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback making adjustments. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. It's a seam wide open. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Let's go. Hey.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. To the air, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. Start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Unleashes one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the 3rd quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end of the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, game! after the extra point. They've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Powers through the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Now across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
14, South Carolina.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
It's a one-possession game in the fourth. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harbor.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Offense will try to strike on first and 10. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Sellers. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, you're down.
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Williams. Turning it on. Touchdown, Clemson.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face 3rd down here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback keeps the football.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Wolverines! They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Returner decides to fair catch this. It's Manning. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Moore. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. No huddle now for the offense. Look at him scramble. He'll throw it now. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle, but first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking right. This one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On the ground, it's Haynes. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
First down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives them a chance.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab!
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Makes a quick grab. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
It's a quick grab. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Texas.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Runs through the defender. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down.
They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The offense starts with excellent field position. To throw, it's Manning. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass.
Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moving all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass. It's Keene. Snags a good throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Catch made on the out route.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and he turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense get pushed back.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Grab behind the line. It's Simpson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, a really good route here, and a nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
Coach says forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught.
The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after he's scoring a touchdown. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he makes the catch. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.